It's shit. Why is it so dark in here? Well, shit. It's 5:30 in the morning. See, that's what's fucked up about being an old motherfucker. You know, you if you had a life and you've been doing whatever you were doing, but it was a life you know did it for years. I mean, it's hard to get old. It's hard because not only are you not only are you not doing what you want to do, there's no time in your life anymore. There's nowhere that you have to be at this time. There's nothing that you need to do at that time. It's really crazy. I mean, I'm up because I start thinking, and I've been doing this couple of videos about this game, pimping. You know, and this gonna be my third and last one. But I just got so much to say about this. Excuse me, so much to say about this shit. Uh, More than anything, I just like you to understand that I believe in sharing knowledge. I believe in opening the door to clarity. And where I'm gonna go with this today is, I mean, it's just to put an end. See, I didn't told you about me being me and you know how I'm what I claim to be and got into the game from there and you just different things. But what is the reasoning behind not only the hatred but the envy? What's the reasoning behind now and then? See, because back then, you must understand to the dudes turning it wasn't really called pimping back then in the very beginning. But to those dudes that was turning out pimping, you gotta understand this. In their community, they were heroes. I mean, you know, you got this big politician or whoever uh, drive or Jack Johnson drive through the city, and all the kids run behind the car, you know, because he's black and he's this motherfucking that like he's just that's how pimps were. Pimps were that to the kids, to the unemployed, to the people that want to do better. Now, people they didn't necessarily like what a pimp did, but since he was pimping, in reality, women wanted to do it, and they were doing it before pimps. People accepted it. It was nothing like it is now. It the pimping was a way out of poverty. And what was good about it, you wasn't hurting anybody. Now, see, that was back then. So I told you how they tried to figure out a way to make it illegal. It's all racial. But to detail it's important. You guys need to know this stuff because there are reasons that you pimp or die. Because I can't put enough on this. We wanted to be pimps to uplift the neighborhood. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't want to be a pimp to uplift the neighborhood. At my time of being a pimp, it had become about the lifestyle, but also the luxury of the lifestyle. All of that was involved when I came. But the main tenets was still involved. I still came through the community and threw, money out to them young dudes. And I always encouraged them to do the right thing. Woo, woo, woo. Just like pimps of old. But the difference was times were changing. Times were changing, and we had to change along with the times. But the game didn't have to change. So what I'm saying is, as people are noticing more things, in order for you to become or maintain this prestige that you serve in your neighborhood or your community, you gotta constantly do bigger shit or better shit, or at least what the white man do. See, now we finna talk about what's the problem. Because capitalism has always been there for Americans, but equality hasn't. Capitalism and equality are the main reasons pimps are hated, not by you and me, but by society. Why? Capitalism is that you do whatever you do for money, and when you get your money, you either hoard your money or you spend your money, you do all kind of shit. But that's capitalism, because this is gonna make you some money, and everything you do, if it lose money, that's that. But the world ain't. Capitalism. Take your chance on what you want to do. So in that regard, Kennedy, Rothschild, any of them rich motherfuckers, they started out cheating, bootlegging, running gambling, illegal gambling, all kinds of schemes to get their money, which wasn't legal. And once they all got all that money and they got past a certain point, capitalism started working for them. They became like untouchables. There's 13 families in this doggone world that run it. And there's a family in the United States, they might not be here, but they're Americans, that own the Federal Reserve. Well, they don't own the Federal Reserve, but they own all the goddamn banks. There's a family that there is nothing in this country that is bought that they don't get a quarter cent of or half a penny of. Come on. You don't know this shit because you don't care, because it ain't got nothing to do with you. But it does. And pimps knew this. Inadvertently, they knew it. They just found it out because they started trying to buy this luxury item. They wanted better clothes than they were used to wearing as slaves. They wanted a better place to live. They wanted some transportation. But to get that, they had to be capitalistic, capitalism minded. And when they did that, see, white people started seeing niggas as equal. And they wasn't having that. The more, see, because you got to understand, there were black doctors, there were black lawyers, but they hid. They hid their assets if they had any. They hid their skills if they had them. They bowed down to white people. You go see the doctor and he living in this dump. Man, why do you live in this dump? Man, I don't want the white people thinking, I'm a uppity. Man, fuck that. Man. That's how nigga talk. Woo-woo. Man, I feel, but if I get some money, I'm going to get me something. Equality. Pimps brought all of this to the forefront in our community. All of it. So you got to understand where the hatred comes from, because we haven't really got to the hatred. Well, it's already there. We black and we dealing with white women. So there's the hatred. But that's not really the hatred. See, the hatred come as long as we was pimps, niggas in our neighborhood, even if we had white bitches, they didn't care. It's when we came out the neighborhood to go downtown, driving this fancy car, parking somewhere, having a peck of wood parking for you, because you got the money to pay. Now, this started inspiring other black people to do it. Be not pimp. No. Not become pimps. Other black people to want that equality. Because this guy, unless you knew him, all he looked at like was he was rich. That's all he looked like. He might have been a little flashy or flamboyant, but a rich motherfucker can do what he want to do. So the doctors, the lawyers, the engineers, the motherfucking construction workers that was black started wanting this shit, started buying this shit, started demanding their respect when they got this shit. Now, I can't say pimps is 100% responsible for that. But you think about it, what other nigga at that time gonna show out enough to make little kids aspire to not want to live in the ghetto? Enough to make grown people with families respect what you doing? Shit. Now, they hate you. Nigga ass pimp. Now we finna get this motherfucker off the street. Not only are we gonna get him off the street, we gonna do something to him for fucking with white bitches. See? So they came up with the legalities, the taxes, white slave. Listen. Yes. They created a crime. White slavery. Now, white slavery is way different than black slavery. White slavery only had to deal with women, but some white women, not all white women, and not no white men were slaves. Only the ones fucking with niggas. Why? Racism. This nigga get caught with this white bitch in the car. What that white bitch gonna say? Oh my God, he made me do it. Oh fuck, I'm so glad he forced. What? The nigga gone. White bitch free to go fuck up another nigga's life. That's what happens. Motherfucking bitch, white ass bitch, say whatever the fuck. This nigga gone. They don't do shit to her. She go out and fuck up another nigga life. It's just a vicious cycle. That's what the white man wants. That's his thing. To fuck your life up. Only if you fuck with his life. Because only the pack of wood supposed to drive a nice car and have nice clothes and nice place to live and do what the fuck he want to do when he want to do it. And only a nigga supposed to park a motherfucker's car because nigga ain't getting shit. But now this equality bullshit is jumping off. This pack of woods is going crazy. Now, not only are you starting to see more flamboyant ass niggas, you starting to see some more uppity ass niggas. Because the pimp wasn't uppity. He just was up. He ain't trying to be uppity. I ain't trying to speak with no goddamn proper language. None of that perfect etiquette bullshit. But that motherfucking nigga that had some money, had education, had a good position, he showing the fuck did. He showing the fuck did. She did. And what I'm saying is that's that clash. That's where it came. That's where the clash of the classes came. Because nigga gonna be what he want to be. I'm feeling like you might have 100,000. I got 100,000 too. So shit, what the fuck you want to do, motherfucker? You want to bet? See that motherfucking square goes, nah, I don't want to bet. Pimp say fuck you then. Because I bet. And I get some more money. You get some more money too, but you won't bet. So you ain't tough as me. This is how different conversations went, and this is the attitude that get developed, and now you got us against each other. But this is by design. Because once you start fucking with capitalism, you playing their game. And then when you get to thinking, because you got enough money, you equal, you playing the game that you can't play. We do play it and we win. But to them, you can't play this game. Well, motherfucker, show me something I can't do, and I will show you what I'm gonna do. That's how simple it is. That's how niggas thought. All of this, let me see where I'm at. Well, all of this led to an awakening. All of it led to an awakening. What it did was wake niggas up to strive. Niggas, because these guys that had the jobs and was teachers and all that stuff that was black, you know, they was telling me, you ain't got to do that bullshit to have money. You know, there's a way to have luxuries of life legally. And it is. And if you get that opportunity, you should jump on it. But it shouldn't hate me, because I didn't get it, or I don't want it. I still want the opportunity. I'm just using the opportunity for something else. Peckerwoods did it. Their family got lineage, generations of wealthy motherfuckers. Ain't got to do shit. Because they great granddaddy had some nuts and said, fuck that, I ain't letting my family starve. And he just happened to come up bootlegging or robbing or whatever the fuck he did. But for white people, it's cool. For me and you, it's a whole bunch of shit we gotta go through. But the wealthy nigga square, he ain't trying to go through that shit. So now he back to hide. He getting the shit, but he making sure don't nobody see where he live or nobody, none of that shit. You know, he ain't showing out. At first, he was. He was so excited, but then since he working every day, shouldn't he realize, man, I don't want to be dealing with this shit. He started being on the down low. Niggas though, still being out there. So, as the time go by, in this game, as far as these niggas out in the streets, stay the same, but niggas overall are changing. Niggas overall are starting to feel not only do they want this, they pose to have it. They start thinking this because of seeing pimps with it. They didn't necessarily want to be a pimp, but they wanted to have what that motherfucker had. So we go a little further. Now We closer till today. So the rappers is faking, everything is pimping. They selling cars. Pimp your house out, pimp your car out, pimp your rad, pimp my clothes. All pimp is it, pimp, pimp, pimp. That's white people. When they say it's cool, it's cool. You couldn't say that word before. You couldn't say it without getting looked at really funny. That's why pimps flaunted it. Whatever. Big old belt, pimp on the buckle. Hey, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is the Peckerwood don't play his hand. So the crimes. You got motherfuckers from Germany, from Japan, Scandinavia, Switzerland, every country in the world. All know what pimps are. They just do. And every time they imagine the real pimp, they see a black ass American nigga. Now, they don't have adulation for him or anything like Americans do. But they wanna charge bitches. So what do? They take the shortcut. See, this is why pimps are pimps and sex crime motherfuckers are sex crime motherfuckers. Pimp walking up to you, baby, what's up? You say, fuck you, go to hell. Pimp gone. Pimp gone. Sex crime motherfucker. Hey girl, what's up? Hey, fuck you, go to hell. Well, he gonna wait on baby. Then he gonna kidnap that bitch. Then when he kidnap that bitch, he gonna put her on drugs. Then he gonna tie her up and make her use drugs for X amount of time. Then so she want the drug, he ain't gonna give it to her. Well, you gotta sell some pussy. Sell some pussy, I'll give you some dough. Now that ain't got nothing to do with pimping. Nothing to do with pimping. But tell me we don't get accused of sex crimes. And we get accused of sex crimes because it's like the worst thing. Not that it is the worst thing, it's just promoted as the worst thing today. Take this housewife and turn her into a drugged up prostitution in Japan or somewhere, sell it to some Russians. That's what they be doing. We don't do that shit. Now, the bitch ain't shit. I got the bitch. Man, I'm tired of fucking with this motherfucking bitch, man. And one of you motherfuckers give me 400, you can have this bitch. Now, that sound like you selling the bitch, but you ain't really selling the bitch. You just not wanting to fuck with her, and you just can't see yourself telling her to get out. So you tell another nigga, man, you finna buy some problems. If you want to do it, we selling problems. We ain't selling the bitch. Because when the nigga pay the 400 to me, and let's say the bitch really don't want to go, and I say, bitch, I don't want to fuck with you, so get the fuck out of my face. The nigga gonna say, come on, bitch, come with me. But the bitch can leave. She ain't sold. The bitch can say, okay, daddy, I'm gonna get some money and go out and never come back. That nigga ain't coming to me. He knew what he took the risk in when he spent the money. That's why a nigga like me can't say, man, give me 4,000 for this bitch, because she gets paid. Because nigga ain't gonna do no shit like that. That bitch might be gone in the morning, nigga. Getting 4,000 for that bitch. But nah, nigga might give you 400 and take a chance on that motherfucker. But, okay, I'm serious. This is real. Let me have a drink. This is real serious shit. Because when you get caught up in sex crimes as a charge, what you actually did, solicited this bro. Hey, girl, you want to sell some pussy? And the bitch said, yeah. And now the police caught you. You getting charged with kidnapping? You getting charged with sodomy? You getting charged with every sex crime, everything, kidnapping, keeping them in coffins. You getting charged with all that. They may not say this charge, this charge, this charge, but that one phrase, sex crimes, it includes all of it. And that's what you're getting charged with. And believe me, today it pleases Peckerwoods to give a motherfucker a sex crime charge. You gonna have problems in the pen, and society is gonna hate your fucking guts forever because you're gonna have to register. Now, the pimping, you don't have to do all that. You have to do that because you a goddamn sex crime now. But before you was pimping, man, you living off the earnings of a whole man, goddamn it, you gonna do whatever 2 months, get your ass out of here, pimp ass motherfucker. None of that no more. That's what they be talking about, man. They be giving motherfucking license plates now for goddamn sentences. No, man, it didn't. It's not now. They've always done it. They did it for white slavery. They did it for taking the motherfucking bitch across state lines. They always had ways to give a motherfucker life for having a bitch. Because they've always hated niggas for fucking with white bitches. This is not new shit. You gotta understand, racism, I mean, you know, I ain't gonna talk about racism because ain't nothing you can do about it. Motherfuckers gonna be racist. Fuck them. I'm racist too, but I'm not that I hate white people, but I think this or that about me and black people, and I think this or that about white people and Chinamans and whoever the fuck. Shit. I know if I see a Chinaman driving, I'm gonna get out the way. I'm racist, but not in a hatred type way, man. Not that this Chinese motherfucker can't buy a car. I don't trip like that. I just know Chinese motherfucker, they can't see good or something. So I have to get out their way. They don't care. They just back out. You know, they don't give a fuck you coming. I'm just saying that's just the way that go. But I'm gonna get ready to close this out because I just got a lot of shit to do today, but I got some shit on my mind too. But I forgot I had to read my notes just now. The thing about this, the reason I did this is because I want you to understand the meaning you're running from when you say you accept this game for whatever it is to whoever fuck with it. Because what I'm saying is the history of the pimp is seriously tied in to why black people want shit. I mean, not greedy shit. I'm talking about equality. Because think about it. Any black bootlegger, any black gambler, any black dope dealer in the old days, they hid. They didn't want, they hid. So this black person, even the numbers runners, they lived large, but they hid. They wasn't in everybody's face. They knew the police, blah, 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 paid them off, blah, blah, blah. But they was niggas. Even the lady that ran the numbers in Cotton Club had to come in the back door. I'm telling you, pimps is the reason niggas want shit. Police hate us because we refused. We refused. The motherfucker can't sell it. We want to buy that Cadillac. He ain't gonna sell it to us. Oh man, cause we niggas. What you gonna do? Not buy a Cadillac? You wait a day and send that white bitch in there. Not only is she gonna get it for less, she just getting a better car than you would have got. So, now I did this before. Matter of fact, let me tell you. I wanted to buy the bitch a car. I told the bitch, look, choose a car and I'm gonna buy it. And she chose a TR7. This is like 78. She chose a TR7. So I go to the MG place and tell them I want the TR7. Well, look, the motherfucker start telling me all kind of goddamn shit about why I can't get it. I said, man, all right. I left. I didn't wait no 2 days. I had apartments in Hollywood. We was in Hollywood on Hollywood Boulevard, and I lived in the Valley, but the bitch I was getting the car for lived in Hollywood. So I went to the bitch house. Fucked up at first. Baby, I might not be able to get this motherfucker. These motherfuckers tripping. This bitch say, why? I was like, oh, I'm a nigga. You know, they want me to have this and have that. She said, damn, motherfucker, I wish I could get it. And I said, goddamn, you know what? And I called my nigga, Kenny Bates. I'll never forget this nigga. He used to hook everything up. Called him, hooked the bitch up. Bitch went in there, got the same car in like 2 hours. And you know what I did? Because I'm a nigga. When the bitch had got the car and had signed the paper and was waiting for him to put it in the front, I told her to come get me. Now, when you do that, come get me. And before you dry that motherfucker off the floor, you let that motherfucker, I'm going to let that motherfucker know. So they bringing the car around. And I got on big old ass Scorpio ring, and you know I got all this shit on me. The motherfucker looked at me, and I said, "Yeah, man, you probably don't remember," because he didn't remember me. You know, I said, "You probably don't remember me, huh?" He tell niggas no so much. And I said, "Yeah, you probably just didn't want to see a fly motherfucker with bitches make moves." And then I had 2 more whiteys in my Cadillac, and I pulled right in front of that place. And then when I left, the bitch followed me in the new TR7. Man, that shit made me feel so good. Pepperwood can't make me. You ain't finna handle me. You ain't finna handle me. And when we realized that, man, that's how we used to get shit. Hey, man, that's a cold neighborhood. I want to move into that neighborhood. Man, house for rent and everything. You can't go up there, send that white bitch. Send that white bitch telling you she's single and she moving away from her rowdy ass fucking husband, blah, blah, blah. They gonna get that bitch that house in a minute. At least they used to. Now they used to motherfuckers lying like that. But shit, we used to get all kind of shit by using that white bitch. So, the thing is, don't just get in this shit. Because if you do, you can't get out. The difference is, though, you don't want to, excuse me, hiccups, man. You don't want to get out. I'm retired. Been retired for 20 years. And I still don't want to get out. I'm in. Hey, look. Support me, man. I got books. I got the confidence course. I got Sidewalk University. I mean, I got a lot of things, tools, conversation tools, mentality tools. I got a lot of shit. Support a brother.